Abike was loved and raised in a homely way by her parents. She had also dreamt of being a good mother to her own children, just as her mother was to her. A reality that seems far away. Abike was beautiful, like the goddesses of old. Her husband had plucked her very early in her prime, as he could not risk losing her to other suitors. When the sun sets and the peace of the river returns after being troubled by little children, Abike will sit beside the river singing broken melodies of a sad song. She's pregnant again for the 6th time. Her prime was leaving her, but beauty like hers will be eternal. Death visits Abike's children on the 8th day after delivery, which leaves her in deep sorrow and misery. The river consoles her with a gentle breeze whenever she visits to soothe the pain of a mother with a soon-to-be dead child. This will be her last chance, as her in-laws are already making plans to bring another wife for her husband. The one that will bear a child that will stay, but Abike has sworn with everything she holds dear that she will ensure this child stays. Whatever death that will come for my child will have to take me first, she told her husband as he consoles her in her misery. Abike gave birth and never stopped watching her child. On the 8th day after giving birth, she held tight to her child. She didn't blink or slept off. At the dead end of the night, death came to take her child, but Abike was wide awake. She saw the shadow of death, but covered her child and screamed on the gods and deities of her fathers to save her child, and instead let the death take her. Abike and the child survived the 8th night, the 9th, 10th, and she continued watching her until she was 4 years old, before letting go of her grip, as she was convinced she has defeated the death that comes for her. The trees by the river once whispered to her in a smooth voice and said, "Abike! Abike! Don't stop watching your child." But Abike couldn't interpret the whispers of the trees. On the day it happened, Abike was singing while making food for her family. She has taken in again and is happy because she was convinced she has defeated the death of her unborn children. The silence was unusual. It was as if the spirits of Aleke mountains were passing. Abike stopped hearing the giggle of her child playing outside. Fear gripped her and she ran outside. There she was, her beloved precious daughter, in a pool of her own blood, macheted like a sacrifice for Izaleko. He was still breathing heavily, with his bloodshot eye holding the machete. Then he told her, "You shouldn't have stopped looking. It was not Agemo, nor the death spirits of Olu mountains that kills her children. It was her husband, the one that consoles her every night. He killed Abike's child when Abike stopped watching.